Good morning, traders. Welcome to Prop Firm Dreams. Happy Thursday. It is the top of the hour. It is 9 o'clock. And we had a nice setup here on 6C here at 8:30. But my trading window doesn't open up till 9 o'clock. So had it opened up at 8:30, I would have gotten in here right around 1.0301. However, since I don't start trading till 9, there is not a setup for me. And I am not one to chase price. Not interested in the slightest. If you're new to the channel, I trade 35 funded accounts, Apex, Tradeify, TickTick, and my funded futures. I primarily trade ES and 6C using mean reversion. The Bollinger Bands, I take one trade a day and I set it and forget it. So it doesn't look like I'm going to get anything in the near-term future. Maybe not today at all. I would say the earliest would be like 10:30 perhaps. So instead, let's talk about GOAT-funded futures. Now, GOAT-funded futures is a new prop firm in the future space that I was really excited about in the fall. Started by serial entrepreneur Eduardo from Italy. Now, what I liked about it is, of course, they had instant funding accounts. You could get a max of 5, so I was excited to add to my pool of capital. But also, he was already successfully running an Forex prop firm, GOAT-funded Trader, which was important to me because at the time, fast track trading had just gone under from basically mismanagement, poor business practices, and perhaps fraud as well. And so to see that they were backed by not only GOAT-funded Trader, so they had some experience in the business, and GOAT-funded Trader has been around for 2 years, I believe, but they also backed by his other company, Tradeify Solutions, a profitable back-end software for prop firms. So I'm thinking that, hey, they've got their stuff together. They've paid out over $6 million in payouts from the GOAT-funded brand, which I found encouraging. So I'm like, shoot, I'm about to add another pool of capital here. Looking at their accounts, you can have a max of 5 accounts. And we're just going to go straight to the instant funding, and we're going to be looking at the 100K here. You can get a max of $5,000 per account. So if I max out at 5 accounts, I'm looking at $25,000 of drawdown here. Their consistency rule is a little bit better than Tradeify and TickTick Trader at 22% instead of 20%. Their drawdown mode is end of day, which I'd expect. And their accounts at the time, I want to say with the discount was around $450, around that space. Might be more now, might be $500 with whatever applicable discounts. Anyway, I'm ready to go. The only problem is they don't have Tradeify. But I asked them on their Discord, and they were saying they're going to get Tradeify by the end of November. I'm like, great. I'm going to end the year with another $25,000 worth of drawdown. But the end of November came and went, and still no Tradeify. And then December came and went, and still no Tradeify. Every day I would check their Twitter, I would check their Discord, and everyone else is wondering the same thing. Not a good start. At this point, it sounded like they're over-promising and under-delivering. Next, I started to see lots of complaints every day of what I would call structural issues in a company. For instance, you get funded, where's your funded accounts? It wasn't just a payout thing like fast track trading, but everything. Here we have payout delays, payouts not going out, not getting an account after passing the challenge. When will I receive my funded account? I passed an evaluation on December 27th. For reference here, today is January 16th. And the moderator is just preaching patience, but there are lots of complaints just like this. For instance, this post from Braden. Agreed, Edward said he would keep us updated, but it's been radio silent since. Was interested in purchasing the max number of direct-to-funded accounts I could a few weeks ago, but all I see here are payout delays in the chat. Not purchasing any account until something rectified or communicated. It's really not good for business that these are all you see in a Discord chat, and there's no updates from the team whatsoever. And here you have one of the moderators. More patient is all we need. And then you hear what Ryan here. Why am I not getting my account? I opened a ticket. Nobody replied to me. I'm with Braden here. What's the holdup? Why I was also willing to shell out quite a few $1,000s, but not if this is the case. Here's another one from Diego. If there wasn't as many issues, I would consider buying more evals. But after all this mess, not being able to trade, not even one account because it's paused, delayed payouts, I would be so dumb to buy another if I can't even trade my one funded account. And then here's another one from Braden. If you guys don't sort it out, you won't be able to get out of it, as less and less people will be buying accounts until we can trust you with payouts. No money in equals no money out equals even less money in. Good luck. I hope you guys can do it. Would love to trade here. And here's one from Perfy. Like, how can you tweet unnecessary things like this while your firm is definitely facing problems? And he's referencing their founder and CEO, Eduardo, posting basically fluff on Twitter. What's the worst peer in the world, in your opinion? And I agree. This is all I see on Twitter as well. Here's their CEO, Eduardo, successful entrepreneur. Those are his companies at the top there. But when you scroll through, all you see is sort of just engagement farming. Are you going to use an ICT strategy or an SMC strategy? People get upset over, what kind of strategy you use, I guess. Sports betting props. Have you heard about it? We're halfway through January. How's your trading month going? And then here's the tweet that the aforementioned poster posted on Discord. What's the worst peer in the world in your opinion? So you've got all these guys, people who are upset in Discord, and they're reaching out, they're opening tickets, and they don't want to hear about all this stuff. They're not getting any information from the CEO. It looks like we're just getting fluff on Twitter. I even posted something similar while I was waiting for Tradeify. I posted this at the end of December. Every day I go to Goat Funded Futures X and Discord to see if they got Tradeify. They said end of November, and every day I leave disappointed. Now, as I am recording this on December 16th, they just got Tradeify at the beginning of the week. So remember, they were promising this in November, and every day I would come and check, and it hadn't happened. But now I'm kind of feeling like it's a little bit too late. So one of the things I do with every prop firm I'm researching is I go to Trustpilot. There's no one more upset than the person who's getting screwed over by one of these companies. So as you can see, their sister company, Goat Funded Trader, is doing just great. That was part of the reason I was interested. They've got a high Trustpilot score. But scroll down here, and Goat Funded Futures, not so much, 2.9. Let's take a look at some of the reviews. So as you can see, you have some 5-star, some 3-star, but then half of the reviews are 1-stars. What's up with that? Let's take a look. Harsh says, misleading practices and terrible customer service. That was on January 8th. I decided to try Goat Funded Futures because of the reputation of their parent company, Goat Funded Trader. Unfortunately, they have failed to live up to those standards. I purchased 10 instant funding accounts. Just to be clear, at the beginning, you could purchase 10. Now it's down to 5. But just a few days later, they retroactively changed the rules, similar to what scam firms like Fast Track Trading do. They blocked 5 of my accounts and said that I could trade only 5. After I failed the challenges on the remaining 5 accounts, I asked for the activation of the blocked ones. For the last 15 days, support has only been giving me the same old response. This has been transferred to the relevant department. This behavior is shady and completely unprofessional. You shouldn't be in this business if you don't either honor your commitments or provide decent support. Extremely disappointed and would not recommend this company to anybody. All right, let's see what the Tankster has to say. I requested my payout and was approved for $9,600, but was only paid $3,000. I have been waiting since December 11th, and I still have not gotten a response from their back-end team since their support can't do anything about my approved payout. Shake my head. December's a long time to wait. This person's probably still waiting. It's been over a month. Isn't this the same company that has the back-end software, Tradeitech Solutions? Something doesn't smell right here. Gerald, scam. This company do not pay. I strongly recommend not to invest on it. Alexis, lies, lies, lies. They make promises and never deliver. Their policy is 3 business days for account reviews. 6 business days later, and no update after multiple forms of reaching out, Discord, website, ticket, and social media messages. Please don't trust this company. They just lie and hope to make you wait. Run away. So I think you get the point. It baffles me that they could be running a profitable existing prop firm and do so poorly in just about every other facet with this new futures one. I was expecting more like Tradeify. Instead, I'm getting something more like fast track trading. Reading through these Discord and Trustpilot, this looks a lot like the writings on the wall, a lot very similar to what we saw with FTT. This does not look like a company that I want to partner with and spend $3,000 on. So this is going to be a hard pass. Overall, until they get their shit together, I'm completely uninterested. And if they're still around in the fall, maybe I'll give them another look if they've survived that long, which is not looking good at this point. So, Goat Funded Futures, hard pass. All right, we're back. It is just before the bottom of the hour, just before 10:30, and doesn't look like we're going to get anything today. I'll check back in at 11 just to be sure, but other than that, it's going to be a wrap.